he would stand up in the world, must first learn to stop. Should military personnel be required to understand culture? List 5 reasons for military personnel having to understand culture. List 5 reasons against military personnel having to understand culture. Organization, use your special pros and core scale organizer. Should military personnel be required to understand culture? And remember, survival, your ability to come back home alive and well, and not anybody back. Welcome back to our military English. Today we are going to learn about the German perspective during World War II by understanding the technology developed by German engineers and hearing the reflections of German pilots as the war in Europe was ending. But now, our guessing game. The eyewitnesses tell the story by interviewing people who have experienced harrowing events. The technologies and solutions presented in information for you today have and are contextualized by experts who continue to work with and preserve the classic technology. Body language. What is body language? Body language is defined as involving the conscious and unconscious body position and actions of the communicator. Words direct the content of the message, whereas emotions accentuate and clarify the meaning of the words. So STANAG 6001. But what is STANAG?
Je skrbnik slovenskega vojaškega izrazoslovja, izvaja tudi jezikovno usposabljanje pripadnikov tujih oboroženih sil in strokovno usposabljanje učiteljev tujih jezikov iz Slovenije in iz drugih držav. Šola za tuje jezike poleg tega tudi spremlja razvoj strokovnih področij jezikovnega izobraževanja, preverjanja jezikovnega znanja, prevajanja, tolmačenja in lektoriranja ter skrbi za vključevanje novosti v stroki v nove programe.
Thanks to bilateral cooperation between Bosnia and Herzegovina and Slovenia.
I came here from Azerbaijan and I improved my language extremely and it's helped me a lot. I'm happy to be here and I hope it will help me and I will get the certificate.
This course is very important for me. I'm very glad that I'm here. Probably it will help me for my future career development and I enjoy a lot of your country, Slovenia.
What are the chances that such an event could occur and why? Weapon of mass destruction, WMD, a radiological, nuclear, chemical, biological and other weapon that can kill and bring significant harm to a large number of humans.
In order to bring down the existing political order.
policies like the USA Patriot Act, prioritizing the national security and defense, often at the expense of civil liberties. Please, 2-3 minutes reading.
The USA Patriot Act. Underline, highlight facts and ideas thought to be important. Does the Patriot Act go too far on what liberties Americans should have to sacrifice in exchange for their safety? Support questions, oppose questions. You do not get to choose which position to represent. You are to use best reasons to support different positions. Write down your reasons on worksheet. What were the best reasons for supporting opposing the liberation question? Did you find it hard to represent a position they personally didn't believe in? Why do you suppose it's not mentioned in the text? You should suggest both reasons supporting and opposing the Patriot Act and explain.
Also, the three supplies regimes that deal with Siberian-related materials: the Australian group, chemical and biological; the nuclear supplies group; the missile technology control regime were established to address state proliferation. All of their lists were adjusted after 9/11 and adopted language aimed at preventing terrorist acquisition of WMD-related materials. Admiral McRae's commencement speech is one of the best commencement speeches I have ever heard. What makes this speech so powerful, and what lessons can we learn from it?
Body language. Make sure that you have a proper posture. If your shoulders are sagging and your legs are crossed, you will not appear as being sincere, and people just will not accept your message. Naval McRaven doesn't sway, step forward or backwards. He stays perfectly straight. Hands on podium, holding it lightly. He doesn't sway, and he also doesn't grip the podium too tightly.
If you want to change the world, start off by making your bed. And by the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that the little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you'll never be able to do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made, that you made. And a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better. To pass SEAL training, there are a series of long swims that must be completed. One is the night swim. Before the swim, the instructors joyfully brief the students on all the species of sharks that inhabit the waters off San Clemente. They assure you, however, that no student has ever been eaten by a shark, at least not that they can remember. But you are also taught that if a shark begins to circle your position, stand your ground. Do not swim away. Do not act afraid. And if the shark, hungry for a midnight snack, darts towards you, then summons up all your strength and punch him in the snout, and he will turn and swim away. There are a lot of sharks in the world. If you hope to complete the swim, you will have to deal with them. So if you want to change the world, don't back down from the sharks. Over a few weeks of difficult training, my SEAL class, which started with 150 men, was down to just 42. There were now 6 boat crews of 7 men each. I was in the boat with the tall guys, but the best boat crew we had was made up of the little guys, the Munchkin crew, we called them. No one was over 5'5". The Munchkin boat crew had 1 American Indian, 1 African American, 1 Polish American, 1 Greek American, 1 Italian American, and 2 tough kids from the Midwest. They out-paddled, outran, and outswam all the other boat crews. The big men in the other boat crews would always make good-natured fun of the tiny little flippers the Munchkins put on their tiny little feet prior to every swim. But somehow these little guys from every corner of the nation and the world always had the last laugh, swimming faster than everyone and reaching the shore long before the rest of us. SEAL training was a great equalizer. Nothing mattered but your will to succeed, not your color, not your ethnic background, not your education, not your social status. If you want to change the world, measure a person by the size of their heart, not by the size of their flippers.
True desire in the heart for anything good is God's proof to you, sent beforehand to indicate that it's yours already. That itch that you have to be whatever it is you want to be, in front of the camera, on the stage, behind the stage, that itch, that desire for good is God's proof to you, sent already to indicate that it's yours. You already have it. Claim it. Understand this also. You have these dreams, and as Kenny said, dreams without goals remain dreams. Just dreams, and ultimately fuel disappointment. Dreams without goals, yearly goals, life goals, daily goals, monthly goals, hourly goals, minute by minute goals. Dreams without goals are just dreams, and they ultimately fuel disappointment. Goals on the road to achievement cannot be achieved without discipline and consistency. You understand? Between goals and achievement are discipline and consistency.